Today I'm sharing my closet clean out tips. I'm Anne-Marie, this is my over 50 fashion life, and like many of us stuck at home, I am cleaning out my closet. It is well overdue, and I have a few criteria that helps me make those decisions. Coming up now. Over here is a pile of clothes that I have already selected I do not want in my life anymore. I am going to go through why I have made the decision on these items, why I am going to be donating them to charity or getting rid of them. So let's have a look and see what I am chucking out. Now, like many, I have used in the past the criteria that we hear banded around. One being, has it been worn in the last year? And I have followed that in the past and regretted it. I have regretted it. I have wondered, that top I wore 2 years ago I would really like now, oh darn, I have thrown that out. I've also found that there have been items, there's a pair of trousers for instance, I know this for a fact, there's a pair of trousers that were totally out of favourite in my life. I didn't wear them for about 2 to 3 years. Then another year 3 or 4, after a gap, I loved them. They were back in style, they were daily use for me in my rotation. So that is a rule I do not follow. What do I follow? Well, if something is now too young for me, if I made a mistake buying it in the first place, or I have just got older anyway, so it's too young, then that goes. If its shape doesn't suit me, I have worn it a few times, realised that actually it really doesn't suit me. The shape just does not suit me. That's going. If it's lost its shape, it's going. If it's torn, it's going. If I have subsequently replaced it by something better so I never reach for it anymore, it's going. And if I just can't see myself grabbing that item because it just isn't a go-to for me and just doesn't appeal, it's going. That is my 6 criteria. Now, these are, do you know these sort of like stretchy camisole-y things that you get? Sometimes you get them in, you used to get them in Marks and Spencer's outfits, and they would be a set of 2. I've worn these in the past, worn them a lot as a layering item. I haven't worn this sort of thing for a long time, you know, this stretchy type of material. I haven't worn this for a long time. I have tended to favour now camis. I think they suit my body shape. These are clingy, aren't they? They're clingy. I mean, why would you? Why would you have something clinging to this expanse of over 50, almost 60-year-old body here? I don't want this elastane-y, stretchy stuff clinging to me as a camisole. So no, that type of thing, oh, there's nothing wrong with it, so it's going to be donated to charity. So I have a few of those. They are going. Another one. This is a vest top I bought. It's a brand called Itchy. It's just not, it's not a shape that suits me. I can't see myself reaching for it ever again. I haven't done for a number of years. That doesn't mean to say that's not the reason for chucking it out. It's that I can't see myself ever reaching for it again. It's just doesn't do anything for me whatsoever. Its neckline is too low, which is not, it's just not flattering on me. So that is going. You see how I like the browns though? Oh, another brown. This is a t-shirt. I bought this from, I think this is New Look. It is just incredibly see-through. So it's, you know, it's very, very see-through. It's not a good shape. It's a bit shapeless on me. It's a shape that doesn't suit me, and I have got better in my wardrobe. I'm not going to reach for that. That is going to go to charity. Blouse I bought from charity about Viella, it's a size 10. I bought this from a charity shop. I wore it for work a few times. It is just not the right shape for me. It's not something I'm going to reach for now. It's not a flattering shape on me. So it's just a bit baggy. I've got better in my wardrobe. I'm not going to reach for that. So that's going. This is a shirt I bought from, I bought this from a charity shop. I have got years of wear out of this. I bought it It was a T.M. Lewin, which is a really good British brand shirt, in my size. I believe, I think it had been worn. It wasn't brand new when I bought it in the thrift, in the charity shop. I've worn it a lot for work. I have got better for work now. I've got better than, and not, I mean, it's a very good brand. It's just a little bit old and worn now. It's not as in it needs repairs or torn. It's that I have now got newer. I've got lots of newer shirts in my wardrobe, and this pink is not a pink that suits me. It's not a salmony pink. That's more of a Barbie pink in there. So I wore it for work because I wasn't too fussed, but I have got better now for work. I've got better things. Anyway, in the current environment, are we ever going to go back to work in an office? Are we ever? Really? That's not a reason to throw this out, because I really don't know the answer to that, but I do have better shirts in my wardrobe. I'm not going to reach for that now for work. Nothing wrong with it. It can go back to a charity shop for somebody else to use. So that is going to go. This I'm disappointed with. I bought this last year. I bought this from the Cavern Club in Liverpool. I really like this shirt. I really liked it. It's shrunk. It doesn't fit me anymore. It's shrunk. It just doesn't fit me anymore. It is just too tight around me. It's too tight. So it's no good to me. It's no good. It's such a shame because it's such a pretty shirt. I really liked it. I bought it in a, this is the thing with shirts that are touristy shirts or souvenir shirts, isn't it? This was a medium, you see. It's a medium, ladies medium. No, it's not. It's an extra small. And I'm more of a, my age, I'm a, my middle. I've got a midlife middle. No, but it's also tight around the bust as well. There's no way that now, having been washed as a medium, just doesn't look good on me at all. So that's nothing wrong with it. That will suit somebody who is an extra small. That is going to charity. Something I don't reach for. This was an H&M basic. I bought 2 of these scoop neck tops. They are a really flattering shape. They're elastains. They're clingy here. I have got one in black that I do wear a lot. This grey one I've never reached for. I've never, once or twice maybe worn it. The grey one I would wear, so the black one I continue to wear underneath things because I like the shape of the neck here. But the grey one I've just never worn. That combined with the fact it's stretchy, so it's clingy around my middle here, so it's not a flattering shape on me here, means that I'm just not getting wear out of it, so it might as well be set free from my wardrobe and allowed to find someone else's. Another top that is the wrong shape for me is this one, Marks and Spencer's per Una. I bought it about 5 years ago in a sale. I've worn it a few times, quite a few times. It is just a bit too, just a bit too straight and tight for me. It's too tight around the hips, so it's not a good shape on me. So again, that should be freed from my wardrobe and allowed to be enjoyed by someone else. Talking of too young a style, this coat is creased. I'm sorry, you have to excuse that. It's been in a pile to be donated for quite a while I was making up my mind. It's a little bit, I think collars, I would never recommend buying a coat or a really expensive item like a coat as for longevity, because the collars change, and they easily date. Anyway, this was from a charity shop. I loved the colour of it. I thought it's my sort of bluey grey. I have worn it a bit, but it's too young. It's too young a style. And it's a size 8. It's a Jasper. That's just too small. I'm not going to ever be able to get into that. So that's got to go because it's just too small for me. And that the tightness of it is ruining the shape and making it look too young. It's a shame because a Jasper Conran coat, at thrift prices, it was a good deal when I thought it was a good deal. And as I said, I've wore it a few times, but it's just, talking of too small, pair of skinny jeans here, I bought them from Marks and Spencer's, and they are just too tight. They are too tight. I've never been able to get really into them. And I don't ever reach for them. There's nothing wrong with them. Someone else can have them. They're sort of like a narrow in the leg there, jumper style. There's something I don't need. I've got plenty of trousers, I just do not need those, so let's give them to somebody else. On the blue trousers front, I also have these trousers that were donated to me by a friend of my daughter's, and I wore them a bit for work, but they are the wrong shape for me. They sit on the hips and my stomach hangs over the top, and they kind of need quite a tight belt to keep them up, and they just, I'm looking up because I'm thinking, I'm never happy in them when I'm wearing them. I'm never happy in them. They don't hang right round the hips. They kind of come out and in and bag around and around the pockets. The pockets got a funny shape, and it all ruins the line. I've got better blue trousers now, so those won't ever be worn by me again, so they're going. This again was a shirt I got from a charity shop and wore a lot, and this is Polo, Ralph Lauren Polo Jeans Company, medium shirt, khaki, pocket on the front. I got a lot of wear out of this. I have got a lot, and two pockets either side. I've had a lot of wear out of this shirt for work. It's a little bit on the, it's not a loose fit, it's a tight fit. So it's good with a skirt. I've worn it with navy, I've worn it with black. But as I said with the other shirts, I've got other shirts now that I tend to favour, and haven't favoured this for a long time, and I can't see myself favouring it again. And because of it's tight, it's not the sort of shirt I'm going to wear with jeans. The shape just isn't right for that, even though it's actually polo jeans. But I've got better things that I'd wear. So I can't see myself wearing that again. Cardigan you've seen recently in a video actually, and I decided then that was probably the last wear I would give it. And the reason is that it's actually not one I've reached for a lot at all, and it's a cotton material, cotton knit. Now I don't know about you and whether this is actually perfectly what normally happens, but this cotton knit tends to lose its shape, I find, and this one has. So I'm not happy with the shape of it. I'm not happy with where it sits on me here. I don't think that's really flattering to me. It's too boxy, and I'm not happy with how it hangs at the back. So it's not, I haven't got the wear out of it I thought I would get, and I don't really regularly reach for it at all. And the fact it's lost its shape on me makes me feel that it's not for my wardrobe anymore, and it, as I said, it's not the right shape for my body shape, I feel. So that's going. I have here a couple of shirts that are Primark. They were white shirts from Primark when I bought them. You can see they're not white now. By design, John likes to do dip dye and tie dye and so on. He made these, goodness knows how many years ago for me. I've worn them a lot. They're the sort of thing I've worn on holiday, going abroad, beach, pool type area, or around the house. It's just a bit different. I've got, I like tie dye. I like it when he does do dip dyes and tie dyes and things. These are just very, very old, but there's nothing wrong with them. They are just really old and quite tatty. So they will probably go to, I don't think they're for charity because they're too old and tatty. I would put them in a material pile, a material bank, so the material can be recycled. So that's what I'm going to do with those two. This is a jumper I thrifted quite a long time ago. Bought it from a charity shop. Got a bit of wear out of it, but I have got other grey jumpers. I've got plenty of grey jumpers. This one is Shapeless. It's lost it's over the years, either myself or the person who had it before and donated it, it's lost its shape here. There's no shape left. Totally shapeless. So that is a material pile, going to be donated to the material bank. This is a t-shirt I bought from Next. Again, it's lost its shape. It ends up too low here. The seams aren't aligned. If you look at the back, there's a seam there. See how that seam is just going off to the side? So it's totally lost its shape there. It's the seam from the back. Instead of running down, it's going all the way off here. Now this top here, I got this in Sainsbury's. It wasn't new, wasn't greatly expensive. I've hung on to it for about 3 years in the hope I would wear it. I thought this would be a nice top for me. I like the colours in it. It just never looks right. That's nice, quite a nice shape. It's just double layered. I can't quite grasp why, but I've had this, I hung on to it for, as I said, about 3 years in the hope I would wear it. I just haven't. There are no occasions in which I would reach for this in preference to something else. So I just don't. Got better in my wardrobe that I would wear, so that might as well go to somebody else. So that just meets the criteria of just can't see myself going to it as a go-to. It just isn't. I've tried for 3 years. And in that same category is this top that I got from QVC. It was a reduced price. What appealed to me again was the colour. Lovely gold colour. I thought I could really use that Christmas time and so on. I just don't. You need to, because it's quite thin. The times I'd wear it would be Christmas time. It's thin, so it's not warm enough. So the reality, look at the weight of it. I don't know if you can see it. It's really see-through because of the thinness. So I'm not throwing it out because it's see-through. It's the thinness. The times I would wear it at Christmas time, it's not practical. There are other things I'd be reaching for. I would be reaching at Christmas time for a gold-coloured jumper. Well, you see my Christmas videos, what I wear then. Nothing as thin as this. So the other time I would wear it maybe would be on holiday or summer barbecues, that type of thing. But I've got other things I would wear. So it just does not get worn. So that's nothing wrong with it. It is not a go-to in my wardrobe. And I've had it for about 6 years. It still has never been a go-to in my wardrobe, so it just might as well go. This is a jumper I bought, again, about 6 years ago from Kettlewell Colours in the sale. It's the wrong shape for my body. I have worn it a few times, but never very happy with it. It is just an ordinary V-neck jumper. Now, to me, a V-neck jumper needs to be not quite so ordinary. It needs to be oversized to give you some shape and make it less ordinary and have a bit more style, and you could do something with it. This is just a straight, like I would call it like a schoolgirl's jumper, a schoolgirl sweater. V-neck, straight. Ordinary. I don't reach for it, and it's not right for me, because if I had got this as an oversized, I could have done more with it. I didn't get it in oversized. I got it in my size, and it's a tight knit around my stomach, so it clings to my stomach. It's too tight for something underneath it, and without something underneath it, it's too low here. And it is, as I said, I describe it as a school uniform V-neck shape jumper. Straight down, stops at the waist. Nothing flattering about it whatsoever, so I never wear it. So that I am deleting. Lastly, well, I'm not going to show you, I am throwing out a whole load of underwear because the elastic's gone. I've been meaning to do this for a long time. The elastic's been going, it's starting to thread and so on, and I like to buy Marks & Spencer's underwear. I have replaced it. I have had an order delivered to my house with 2 packets of new underwear. I am going to show you the ones that I have just bought new and why I like them. So Marks & Spencer's, I know you can get Marks & Spencer whatever country you're in online. I get these ones that are they're called the seamless. So they're sort of it's a 5-part set, but they're kind of like the seam. They don't show the seam. I will put down if I'll put a link to them down below. But I always go up, and I always have done up. As an adult, gone up one size. I'm about a size 10 in jeans and Marks & Spencer's. I go for a 12 in knickers because then they don't ride up. I find them far more comfortable, and they're not too big around the hips or the waist as well. But these seamless ones, and I get the high leg, yeah, they just last and last and last. So I've had the ones I'm about to chuck out are, I don't know, 3 years old or something. Anyway, I've got a couple of packets, some in neutrals like the sort of the beige and the white, and some in some colour. So I've got a bit of colour as well. So I'll link those below because they are my absolute favourite underwear. So if you have enjoyed this video, please do give me a subscribe. I am really grateful you found my channel and found my video, and I'd love to see you again. So thank you for watching.